So I want to talk about a game that introduced me to depth in terms of from generic Star Wars viewer. Viewer doesn't get. I don't think to this. How can we teach philosophy or things that have plus meaning when you look at it from base level, or what is generic, publicly available, or available, normally it's available to public. If you want to specify, I tend to prefer publicly available term. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, Two, it's true. Yeah, because there's this time spent. Also, there's this interest. How are we going to evaluate this will to be directed in a specific way with what we should be conveying, as in not teach, because after a level you don't teach, you convey, basically. Yes, in its basic form. Yeah. I met with Knights of the Old Republic series in general. Uh, First game, I don't remember how it began. Second game, I remember it as if it's day. It's you can't say broad daylight because there was no sun in game if you ever played it. Yeah. Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords is the official title. If you ever buy in pack form or you have it, you can read it. I think. Please don't focus on what you see on cover that much. Yeah, especially if you're sensitive to, yeah, or you have perception, high level perception, or even like adept level. That's adept. Yeah, please don't focus on too much. Just look at it, try to define it, and then don't. Yeah, it helps. Yeah, it's a not perfect. I think almost perfect drawing of something represents something. Yet I will be silent. Yeah, no. No. I won't be making a video about it. Yes, I won't be making a video about it. Probably it belongs to some art historian that's now at least in professor level that we have no idea about. As in, we haven't seen it on YouTube. That's all I can say. It begins with it's I should be, yeah, if you're, yeah. So thing is, you see this what's dichotomy? It's dilemma. Uh, in difference of how to teach. Because if you look at it, game narrative clearly tells you that, in clear, tells you that way of public teaching failed. I'm going to specify, yes, public as in teaching in group. Why? Because we had to suppress things. We had to ban marriage, call it attachment. And then we had to ban practice until certain levels, such as, I think, knight. Yeah, however, in movie, they tell you there's Padawan, knight, master. However, in I think if you go in depth, as in play side game, side game is inside, yeah, play game, also read book. There are adepts, which means after Padawan, Jedi becomes adept, and it's not Jedi. You cannot call it that. Yes, and then knight is not called knight only, it's called Jedi Knights. That's what I remember as far as I know. And then things get confusing because probably you'll be sent to some outer world, or you just spend time in the library. Then you don't watch Harry Potter, huh? No, it's it's a joke between. Yeah. And then, so how do we teach? There's other approach, individual teaching. So yes, that's the video that I was going to make. I couldn't. It's immediately taken from my mind for some reason. Yes, now. So individual is a very strange word. In, which means within. Division. No, not division. Divide, which means I'm being divided. Now, divid is the word. We tend to shorten it as div and put it on put it on your div container. Yeah, put it p as in yeah. And then u, it is divid, in divid, yeah, and then ual. You don't ever say individual if you don't know its language. Yes, that's very strong word. I think it's being banned if you say individual. It must be condensed in cosmological manner. Imagine individ, which means within I am divided, to you, as in I reflect myself, to a, as in it's a new beginning, and l. Well, l means l is written as single line from top to bottom, up to down, which means one. Who said you cannot philosophy with language or how things are written? Just things, and sometimes you don't call it letter. Yeah. For instance, did you ever hear such? I'm using my balance here. Individual group or group of individuals. If you want to curse someone, you can tell them you are a group of individuals. However, make sure that you know how to run. Yeah. Yeah, so individual is not a group. You should stop. Why? We are writing. And then it's you see this story of sadness, not tragedy ever. If you are a Sith, you don't believe in tragedy. You only can say, "Oh, it's sad." Yeah. And then you have to do things. Yes, because there has to be a thing. Are you going to destroy that planet? But then you're going to decide, as in, because you'll be asked, probably you don't even know, or you will just work on it. Or for instance, how will you proceed? Will you destroy it in its entirety? As in, yes, there are weapons that do not leave any excess. Yes. Also, you can choose to recycle, as in getter material. You can play any video game that tells about space. Yes.